Hey everyone, it's John Grimm of Grimm Swords and Knives, and today we're going to be doing something different yet again. In this video, I'm going to be responding to a challenge of sorts. This one's actually like a challenge. I was tagged by Justin over at Blue Collar Survival in a challenge that was started by Paddys Potato Peelers. And real quick, both of these guys have really great content on YouTube if you're interested in EDC gear and what have you. I enjoy their videos and I appreciate the constant taggings in this sort of challenge. It really helps me to feel part of the community. Moving on, this is the 3-knife challenge, and the task is to talk about your cheapest knife, your best value for money knife, and your most expensive knife. And as you'll see right here, I have all three of them in order of left to right. So let's jump right into this. First knife I have here is literally a dollar store knife. The only branding on it is this eagle and stainless. Doesn't even say China on it, but we all know that it's made in China. It's really cheap knife. Literally costs $1. Plastic handle scales. Pinned, not even screwed. 440A backlock knife. This knife's purpose is to do a better job than your fingernails. Yep. Nothing else to really talk about in this knife except that it's cheap. If you saw the video I did on $1 knife versus $40 knife, it'll really go in depth on this $1 knife. Now, best value for money knife is the Ganzo G753 in G10 handle scales. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know I love this knife. I spread the good word of this knife to anyone who will listen. Right now the action is being bad to me. There we go. Anyway, I love this knife. Amazing quality. You're looking at a 440C steel blade. Has actual G10 handle scales. Fully milled steel liners. Has a G-lock. It features blue anodized hardware, including the pivot screw as well as the thumb studs. This is a really beautiful knife. It has an ambidextrous pocket clip. You only have to pay about $20 for this thing on Amazon. It's just a great knife. I don't think I could recommend this knife enough. If you don't have it, buy it. I mean, that's all it is, yeah. My most expensive knife, and definitely one of the knives I regret buying, is the Spyderco Effiecient, or Spyderco Inefficient as I like to call it. Please, Spyderco, don't hate me, I love your other knives. It's just this one. This knife's gonna cost you about $40 to $45 on Amazon, depending which vendor you buy it off of. You're looking at G10 handle scales, fully milled steel liners, a liner lock, and 8 CR13 MOV stainless steel. Needless to say that when you compare these two knives, this one wins. And this one's kind of a disappointment to own. This knife costs twice as much, but the only thing it has going for it that this one doesn't have is the Spidey hole. Yeah, in all seriousness, I would actually say yeah, because although I love the blue anodized thumb studs, the spider hole is just a much better method. You never have to worry about the thumb stud getting in the way of your slicing path or getting in the way when you're sharpening your blade. It's nice to have. And I mean, I can't even say that, oh, this one's made in America, because no, it's made in China, as you can see right here. Made in China. As you may have noticed, this thing doesn't have a pocket clip. That's because after a certain amount of disassemblies for maintenance, the screws stripped, so I couldn't put it back on. So this is now literally a pocket knife. Whenever I use this, I throw this in the pocket. Well guys, this is my response to the 3-knife challenge. Sorry that my knives aren't all that interesting. I am diversifying my collection as I speak. And on that note, there's this knife right here that I just purchased. I already have a lot of nitpicks and stuff on it. We'll talk about this in a video to come. That's all you're gonna see on that. Alright guys, these are my 3 knives from cheapest best value and most expensive. And now the 3 people I'm going to tag are Blade Banter, Bladecentered, and White Glove Reviews. Yep. Well guys, if you're interested in any of these 2 knives, there will be a link in the description. You can check them out on Amazon. I highly recommend this one. It's John Grimm of Grimm Swords and Knives. Hope this video made your day a little less grim. Bye now.